Google Apps for our school site have been phenomenal. It has allowed us to go not completely paperless, but in that direction, where we used to have to collect lots of paper. We now are able to do it online. Students are communicating with each other, teachers are communicating with students are communicating with teachers, and this is really powerful, like in the writing process, where students are publishing their writings and teachers are editing and commenting on the Google document, and then the students are fixing their errors, revising, they send it back to their teacher sends it back to them, and it's this constant communication that they're having, whether they're at home, whether they're at school, it doesn't matter where they're at. The other thing is allowed for me is to be able to use within our staff. We will send Google documents or Google surveys or Google slides, presentations to each other, and they're all working on them simultaneously. And it has allowed me to go a little bit paperless as well, because I can manage all the teacher responses or my staff responses in one sheet. The other thing is Haiku. Some of our teachers have really taken off with their Haiku pages, and adding that as part of the Google Apps, and really making classroom instruction 21st century. Students are accessing these things at home, where parents are being blown away by what the kids are being able to do, all because we've had this opportunity to have technology in our hands, to have training on how to do Google Apps. That's all very, very powerful.
I'm using Google Apps for education in my classroom so that the kids can collaborate with one another. You can actually share their information with one another so that they can work on projects in groups, and then they get to send it to me and I get to add comments to it. So it's a much quicker way of feedback to the kids, and they can work on it not just in my class, but some of them actually rotate a bit, and they can work on those projects wherever they're at, or even after school. There's another program called Haiku. You can actually send them questions, like when we're reading our novels now in my classroom, I can send them chapter quizzes, like for each 2 chapters, so that I can check to make sure that they're understanding what they're reading. And it's just a quick check to make sure that they're understanding what's happening. The other thing with Haiku is I can add TED Talks or different links that I want the kids to see that they may not have time to see with me in the classroom. When we go to the computer lab, they can click on those links. When they're home, they can click on those links. Their parents can see what's going on. The other thing is with Haiku, you have little labels, and in those labels, it's like all of my electricity stuff is in one place. All of my Gold Rush stuff is in one place for 4th grade. So I have all of my videos in one place, and the kids can access it from home or school.